I'm here speaking to some lovely colleagues from the Health Innovation Network. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and their roles as part of a very innovative project.
Thanks. So I'm Sophie Lowry. I'm the Implementation and Involvement Manager at the HIN South London.
Hi there, I'm Catherine Dale. I'm a Programme Director at HIN South London.
Hello, I'm Faith Smith, one of the lived experience partners at the Health Innovation Network.
And my name is Aurora, and I'm also one of the two lived experience partners at the Health Innovation Network. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And it would just be helpful to kind of get your sense from the conference in terms of being a speaker and sharing your project. What connections have you been able to make, and how, and what will you take back with you? Who wants to answer first? Anybody can answer? Yeah, she has gone. Yeah, she has.
Okay. So obviously it was an amazing experience. It gave us the chance to meet some people that from international level, and also some colleagues that we never come across in person, that potentially we meet often online. And I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's been brilliant.
Yeah, I think it's been really obvious that there's more of a focus on involvement in this year's conference, and that has been really welcome. I think that involvement, people bringing their lived experience, is a real way of powering improvement work. I think we haven't tapped into that enough in the health and care system internationally, and so it's fantastic that we've been able to contribute to encouraging that.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it was just fantastic, I guess, to see people come along to our talk, which was all about involving people and the lived experience partner role. So yeah, it was just really exciting to see that people are interested in it, they want to learn about it, and that hopefully we can maybe inspire some other people to be doing it a bit more.
Yeah. Thank you, and I was really privileged to be part of your talk today. And one of the things I had in my mind, if you're happy to share, is how did you keep track of the learning to share in your organisation from all of your different perspectives? Anyone? Okay, yeah.
I think to keep track of the learning, we kind of do like a journal or like a log each week, so we can look back and say, well, 6 months ago we did this and 3 months ago we did that, but Aurora's really the expert on that.
Thank you so much, Faith. No, obviously I like to track the things that we do and then meet together and have the chance to, discuss our progresses. This is a very new role and fluid, as I said today in the call, so it's a pleasure to share with others.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would just echo that Aurora right from the start was emphasising how important it was going to be that we were tracking the learning as we were going on, and really helped us focus on that as part of her role, and then that has been so valuable to be able to. I think this sort of work is quite, there are almost ripple effects of it. So actually tracking the impact does take quite a lot of work, because you don't quite know where those things are going to be. So it's not like you can set out a measurement plan at the start and then check against it. It's much more, okay, what are we actually doing, and how are we demonstrating the impact of that?
Yeah, I think measuring the role has been one of the sort of challenges actually that we've come across. But thanks to Faith and Aurora, we've worked out how best to do that. So, because I guess involvement, you can't put a nice number against it, and that's what people often want, is how many people were involved, or how much time it took, and that's not actually meaningful. You can put a number down, but it doesn't mean anything. So we've really focused on the sort of qualitative elements, and actually finding out what's changed as a result of Faith and Aurora's input and the involvement work that we've been doing. What their kind of experiences were of it, what the project managers' experiences were, and so that's the way we've been kind of tracking it most, I guess, is that what some people would see as a bit lighter touch than numbers, but I think is actually really meaningful.
Yeah, and I really like what you said about the different perspectives and understanding the learning from those perspectives as well. And one of the things that I took away, and I think, Sophie, you mentioned it, was that you wanted Faith and Aurora to have the opportunity to shape their roles. And I'm conscious that there are two of you, but how are the roles different? I'm not expecting they're doing exactly the same things, but just briefly, how are the roles different in the organisation?
I think the difference is that we come from different backgrounds, meaning we've got different experiences. So I might be stronger in speaking out, as you've seen already, and then Aurora, would have other skills. But the other thing is that we sometimes work on the same projects, but sometimes on different projects. So as an example, the experience-based co-design, Aurora works on a project at the very beginning, and I'm doing something similar now, so we have like catch-ups, and I'm kind of saying, oh wow, this is, I've just discovered this, so we kind of bounce off each other. And the other thing is our community connections, kind of that cross different divides.
I think the most important things in this role, and I really come along with Faith very well, is because we compensate each other in our way to be. So that's the strength of this match. Thanks.
So I just want to thank you for taking time out to speak with us, and enjoy the rest of the conference. Thank you. Bye.